Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Powerful Stoic Way. If you've ever been curious about whether a woman secretly likes you, this video is for you. We're diving into 10 undeniable signs that she's attracted to you. And trust me, these are the kinds of signals you don't want to miss. Now, if you've ever been confused by a woman's actions or wondered if she's just being friendly, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're breaking down the subtle yet powerful ways attraction can show up without her even saying a word. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for next time. And hey, don't forget to drop a comment with your thoughts. Has a woman ever done any of these things around you? We want to know. And if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Let's get into it. Number 1. She finds ways to be around you. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she will often find subtle ways to place herself in your life, whether through casual coincidences or calculated decisions. Her actions show a desire to be close to you. For example, you might notice she's at the same events, even ones that don't typically align with her usual interests. If you're into rock climbing and she suddenly starts asking you about your favorite climbing spots or equipment, this could be her way of joining your world. Similarly, if you post about a restaurant or cafe on social media and she conveniently brings it up in conversation, that's no accident. Her presence may feel so subtle that you second-guess yourself. But take note of these patterns: showing up at the same gym, walking into the same store at the same time, or frequenting your favorite hangout spots. These moments aren't random. They're opportunities she's created to increase your interactions. It's not just about proximity, though. She may also position herself emotionally closer to you. She could offer help with tasks, such as volunteering to join you on a group project, or helping you pick something up, all to create opportunities for connection. Psychological insight. People naturally gravitate toward those they admire or feel drawn to. This phenomenon, known as the mere exposure effect, suggests that repeated encounters with someone can amplify attraction. When she repeatedly seeks out moments to be around you, she's creating more opportunities to strengthen the connection between you two. Practical. Example. Have you noticed her suddenly participating in hobbies you love or joining the same club you're part of? These are often intentional choices. If her efforts feel genuine rather than forced, she's likely trying to express her interest subtly. Additionally, she might find reasons to text you or casually check in. For instance, she could say, "Hey, are you going to the game on Saturday? I was thinking about checking it out." These moments are her way of keeping the door open for conversation and interaction. Body language cue. Watch her movements when she's in your vicinity. If she's fidgety, adjusts her hair, or looks for eye contact when you're nearby, these are nonverbal signals of attraction. Number 2. Her body language speaks volumes. Body language often conveys what words cannot. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her body will instinctively mirror her feelings. These signals can range from subtle gestures to obvious tells that reveal her interest. One of the most common signs is leaning in when you're speaking. If she positions her body toward you, whether sitting or standing, it indicates she's fully engaged and drawn to your presence. Pay attention to her posture. Is she sitting with an open stance, facing you directly, or fidgeting nervously? All these are indicators of her internal emotions. Eye contact is another powerful cue. If her gaze lingers on yours for just a moment longer than usual, it's a sign of attraction. Some women may even look away shyly after holding eye contact, only to glance back at you moments later. This double take often reflects a mix of nervousness and intrigue. Another sign is self-grooming gestures. She may play with her hair, adjust her clothes, or touch her neck when talking to you. These are subconscious actions designed to draw your attention to her and make her appear more appealing. Similarly, watch for physical proximity. Does she stand or sit closer to you than she does with others? If she's comfortable in your personal space, it's a strong signal she's attracted to you. Psychological context. According to research in nonverbal communication, attraction often manifests through preening behaviors, actions that make someone look more desirable. This includes fixing hair, straightening posture, or even mirroring your gestures. These are not conscious decisions, but instinctive responses to someone they're drawn to. For instance, if you cross your arms and she does the same shortly after, she's subconsciously aligning herself with you. This mirroring creates a sense of connection and shows she's in tune with your energy. Practical example. Imagine you're chatting in a group, and she consistently turns her body to face you, even when others are speaking. Or perhaps her feet point in your direction during a conversation. Yes, even feet positioning matters in body language. Number 3. She asks personal questions. Small talk is fine for casual acquaintances, but when a woman is secretly attracted to you, her curiosity will go much deeper. She'll ask questions that reveal a genuine desire to understand who you are, what you value, and what drives you. For example, instead of just asking, "How's work?" she might say, "What inspired you to choose this career?" This shift from surface level to more meaningful questions indicates that she's invested in getting to know you on a deeper level. She wants to uncover your passions, goals, and even your vulnerabilities. This is often accompanied by active listening. She won't just ask and move on. She'll genuinely engage with your responses, often following up with more questions or sharing her own related experiences to keep the conversation flowing. Her goal is to build a sense of emotional intimacy, a connection that goes beyond superficial attraction. Psychological insight. Humans are naturally drawn to those who make them feel seen and understood. By asking thoughtful, personal questions, she's creating a space where you feel valued and appreciated. This isn't just about satisfying her curiosity, it's about fostering a bond that could deepen into something more. Another subtle sign is how well she remembers your answers. If she brings up something you mentioned weeks ago, like your favorite childhood memory or a dream you casually shared, it's a clear indication she's been paying close attention. Number 4. She mirrors your actions. Have you ever noticed someone subtly copying your movements or tone of voice during a conversation? This phenomenon, known as mirroring, is a subconscious behavior often linked to attraction. When a woman is drawn to you, her body and actions will naturally align with yours as a way of building connection and rapport. For example, if you take a sip of your drink, she might do the same shortly after. If you lean forward while speaking, she may mirror the motion without even realizing it. This behavior isn't intentional. It's her subconscious attempting to create a sense of harmony between you two. Mirroring isn't limited to physical gestures. It can also extend to speech patterns. If you use certain phrases, she might start incorporating them into her own vocabulary. Similarly, if your tone is playful, she may match your energy to maintain the rhythm of your conversation. Psychological context. According to studies in social psychology, mirroring is a natural way of building trust and connection. It's often used unconsciously as a signal of empathy and understanding. When someone mirrors your actions, it's their way of saying, "I'm in sync with you." This behavior becomes even more pronounced when there's romantic attraction. By aligning her actions with yours, she's subconsciously communicating that she feels comfortable and connected with you. Number 5. She compliments you in unique ways. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, her compliments stand out because they're far more personal and thoughtful than the generic "nice shirt" or "you're funny." She'll notice and praise things that most people overlook, making her admiration feel genuine and specific. For instance, she might say, "I love how patient you are when you explain things," or "You have this way of making everyone feel comfortable." These compliments aren't superficial. They show she's paying close attention to who you are as a person and appreciates qualities that define you. What makes these compliments unique is their depth. Instead of focusing solely on your appearance, she might highlight your skills, habits, or values. For example, if you're a great listener, she might say, "I always feel like you really understand me." If you're creative, she could say, "Your ideas are always so inspiring." These comments reveal her attraction on a deeper, emotional level. Psychological insight. Compliments that are specific and personal activate feelings of being truly seen and valued. Psychologists note that receiving praise for qualities tied to your identity, like kindness or intelligence, creates a stronger emotional bond than surface-level compliments. When she highlights these traits, it's her way of showing admiration and building a connection. She may also compliment your appearance, but notice how it differs from casual remarks. Instead of saying, "You look good today," she might say, "That color really brings out your eyes," or "You have the best smile. It's so contagious." These details suggest she's genuinely attracted to you, not just making polite conversation. Number 6. She remembers the small details. When someone is secretly attracted to you, they'll remember far more than just the obvious details. A woman who likes you will store away even the tiniest things you've shared, whether it's your favorite book, the name of your dog, or that you prefer your coffee black with 2 sugars. For instance, if you casually mention that you love a particular band, she might surprise you by sending you a link to their newest album or inviting you to a concert. Or, if you've shared that your birthday is coming up, she could wish you a happy birthday in a way that feels surprisingly thoughtful. Perhaps referencing a personal detail you mentioned about how you usually celebrate. Her attention to detail shows she genuinely listens when you speak and values what you share. It's not just about memorizing facts, it's about demonstrating care and interest. When she brings up these details in future conversations, it's her way of creating continuity and deepening your connection. Psychological context. Remembering small details is tied to emotional investment. When we're attracted to someone, our brain naturally prioritizes information related to them. This phenomenon is known as selective attention, where the mind focuses more on things connected to someone we admire or care about. She might also use these details to anticipate your needs. For example, if she knows you've had a tough week, she might send a text saying, "I remembered you mentioned liking this show. Maybe it can help you relax." These small acts of thoughtfulness often reveal deeper feelings of attraction. Practical example. Have you ever had someone surprise you by recalling a minor detail you mentioned in passing? For example, they might say, "I remembered you're a huge fan of spicy food. so I picked this restaurant. Such moments highlight how much someone values your preferences and experiences. Number 7. She finds reasons to touch you subtly. Physical touch is one of the strongest ways to express attraction, and when a woman is secretly drawn to you, she'll look for opportunities to bridge the gap between you, literally. These touches may start small and subtle, like brushing your arm during a conversation, patting your shoulder in a friendly way, or playfully nudging you when she's laughing. Touch is a natural way to build intimacy, but when someone is attracted to you, it often feels intentional, yet casual. For example, if you're joking around and she playfully hits your arm, that's more than just fun. It's a way to gauge your reaction and create a spark. Or if you're sitting close, she might lightly touch your knee to emphasize a point during the conversation. Another common sign is prolonged or lingering touches. If she places her hand on your arm while laughing and keeps it there for a few extra seconds, she's likely testing your comfort level while signaling her interest. Similarly, if she adjusts your collar, fixes your tie, or brushes something off your shoulder, these gestures serve as excuses to get closer to you physically. Psychological insight. Physical touch releases oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone. This creates a feeling of closeness and trust, which is why touch is such a powerful way to communicate attraction. Studies show that even light, casual touches can significantly increase feelings of connection and interest between two people. It's also important to note the context of her touches. If she's more touchy with you than with others, that's a clear sign she feels something more. Watch for patterns. Does she touch you more often when you're alone together compared to when you're in a group? Number 8. She engages you in long, meaningful conversations. When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she'll crave your attention and prioritize meaningful conversations with you. These interactions often go beyond surface-level small talk and delve into topics that reveal her desire to connect on a deeper level. For example, she may ask thought-provoking questions like, "What's been the most significant experience in your life so far?" Or, "What's your ultimate dream?" These aren't questions she'd ask just anyone. They reflect her curiosity about your inner world and her desire to understand your values, fears, and aspirations. She's also likely to open up about her own life in return. If she shares personal stories, childhood memories, or her long-term goals, it's a sign she trusts you and wants to build a bridge of emotional intimacy. Sharing vulnerabilities is a way for her to strengthen the bond and test whether you feel the same connection. Another telltale sign is her effort to keep the conversation going. Instead of letting the discussion fizzle out, she'll ask follow-up questions, introduce new topics, or even message you later to pick up where you left off. For example, if you talked about a book you're reading, she might text you the next day saying, "I can't stop thinking about what you said about that book. Can you tell me more?" Psychological insight. People tend to invest more time and energy in conversations with those they are drawn to. A woman who engages you in long conversations is showing that she values your thoughts, opinions, and presence. This aligns with the principle of reciprocal vulnerability. Opening up encourages others to do the same, fostering deeper emotional bonds. Practical example. If you notice she's willing to spend hours talking to you, even late into the night, it's a sign she finds your company fulfilling and doesn't want the interaction to end. She might even find ways to extend the conversation, like saying, "I just thought of something else," or, "Wait, I have one more question for you." Number 9. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. A woman who's secretly attracted to you will often find reasons to laugh at your jokes, even if they're not particularly funny. Laughter is a form of connection, and when she's into you, she'll want to show that she enjoys your company and has a good time around you. It's not just about the joke itself, it's about the effort you're making to entertain or engage her. Even a light chuckle at a silly pun or a big laugh at your awkward moments can indicate she's paying attention to you in a special way. She might say something like, "I can't believe you just said that," while giggling, using humor as a way to connect with you. Her laughter will often feel genuine and contagious. If you crack a joke in a group setting, pay attention to how she reacts. Is she laughing louder or longer than others? Does she glance at you while laughing to see if you notice her reaction? These are subtle ways of expressing attraction while maintaining an air of playfulness. Psychological context. Humor is a powerful tool in building attraction. According to studies, women often associate humor with intelligence and confidence, traits they find desirable in a partner. By laughing at your jokes, she's not only showing she enjoys your sense of humor, but also validating your efforts to make her smile. She may also use humor to flirt with you in return. If she teases you playfully or comes up with witty comebacks, it's a sign she's comfortable around you and wants to keep the interaction lively. Number 10. She finds ways to complement your personality. While many people focus on external compliments, a woman who's secretly attracted to you will go out of her way to highlight your personality traits. She might say things like, "I love how optimistic you always are," or "You're one of the most dependable people I know." These statements reflect how much she values who you are beyond surface-level qualities. Her compliments are likely to feel heartfelt and unique, often tied to specific moments or experiences. For example, if you helped someone in need, she might say, "I really admire how kind you are. You always think of others first." Or if you handle a stressful situation with ease, she might comment, "You're so calm under pressure. I wish I could be like that." This goes beyond casual admiration. Her focus on your character indicates she sees you as someone special, someone she wants to build a meaningful connection with. These compliments also serve as a subtle way to boost your confidence and make you feel good about yourself, which deepens the bond between you. Psychological insight. Research shows that compliments focusing on personal traits, such as kindness or ambition, are more meaningful than those focusing on appearance. They resonate on a deeper level because they affirm qualities tied to your sense of identity. When she makes these comments, she's expressing not only admiration, but also an emotional investment in who you are. She may also use these moments to indirectly reveal her feelings, for instance saying, "I feel so lucky to have someone like you to talk to," or "You're such an incredible person. I don't know how you do it." These statements are loaded with admiration and subtle hints of attraction. All right, that's a wrap on 10 signs that a woman might secretly be attracted to you. These subtle clues are more than just body language. They're ways of expressing interest and building connection without saying a word. Now you've got the tools to spot those signs, and I hope it helps you see things in a new light. If you've noticed any of these behaviors from someone in your life, drop a comment below and let's talk about it. I'd love to hear your experiences. And remember, if you found value in this video, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe to Powerful Stoic Way for more insights into attraction, relationships, and personal growth. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay aware, stay true to yourself, and keep growing.